Sarah remains in prison after being arrested for the murder of Theo Silverton, but her main concern now is making sure her son Harry remains safe while she is behind bars. With Kacey becoming more obsessed with Sarah, however, the situation appears to be heading towards a dangerous turning point. The trouble starts when Bethany Platt receives a phone call from Sarah and tries to reassure her that Harry is doing well. Knowing her son is safe gives Sarah some comfort, although that sense of calm quickly disappears. Kacey then enters Sarah's cell and finds her crying. When she asks whether Harry is the reason for her tears, Sarah becomes deeply suspicious. She has never told Kacey her son's name, leaving her worried that Kacey has been watching her family closely. At home, Bethany is sorting through the laundry when she notices something troubling. There is blood on one of Kit Green's t-shirts. The discovery leaves Bethany questioning what Kit has been involved in. With the pressure surrounding Sarah continuing to grow, she has plenty of reasons to feel uneasy. Kit soon demonstrates how far he is willing to go in an attempt to protect Sarah and those closest to her. Before that happens, though, Sarah is confronted with a frightening warning. She looks at a photograph of Harry and is horrified to see that his face has been deliberately erased. Kacey makes matters even more unsettling when she turns up and casually talks about some pool balls that have disappeared from the prison recreation area. Sarah quickly understands that she may need Kit's assistance to keep Harry out of danger. Meanwhile, Bethany discovers from Alia that Adam has taken Harry to the house of a new friend he met during the holiday club. Sarah is left horrified when Kacey later produces photographs showing Harry at the child's home. Extremely worried, Sarah phones Adam and explains what has happened. She tells him to collect Harry and keep him nearby because she fears her son could be at risk. Adam is equally concerned and confronts the boy's mother, Lottie, about the photographs. The question now is whether she could somehow be connected to Kacey. As the danger increases, Sarah decides she must find a way to defend herself. Inside her cell, she places the stolen pool balls inside a sock to create an improvised weapon. Although desperate, Sarah appears convinced that she has no other option. When she hears people approaching outside, she holds on to the weapon and prepares for whatever might happen. At the same time, Kit begins taking drastic steps of his own. He tells Bethany that he intends to threaten Kacey's son, hoping that this will force her to stop targeting Sarah and her family. However, his plan takes a dangerous turn when he notices Brandon in the precinct. Kit runs after him, but Bernie intervenes and successfully prevents the situation from escalating. She tells Kit that he needs to think about his own future instead of becoming completely caught up in Sarah's problems. Despite the warning, Kit shows no sign of giving up. Back in prison, Sarah heads towards Kacey's cell while holding her makeshift weapon. After Kacey demonstrates that she knows about Harry, Sarah is pushed beyond her limits. As she approaches the cell, it remains unclear whether she intends to intimidate Kacey, attack her, or force her to explain exactly what she knows. Whatever her intentions, Sarah appears determined to stand up for herself. With Kit preparing to make his own move outside prison and Sarah heading towards a dangerous encounter behind bars, the situation could soon become even more chaotic for everyone involved. Coronation Street has shared a major development involving Nina Lucas as her upcoming departure storyline takes another turn, with the actress preparing to leave the soap after almost 7 years. The ITV drama confirmed in June that Nina would be leaving Weatherfield, with her final scenes already completed before the announcement was made. Her departure comes as the actress gets ready to appear in the UK stage tour of The Silence of the Lambs. She will play Clarice Starling, alongside former EastEnders star John Partridge and ex-Emmerdale actor Oliver Farnworth. In the latest episode, Nina arrived back in Weatherfield feeling disappointed after attending an interview for a position at an art gallery in Whitby. She admitted to Roy Cropper that she believed she had ruined her chances. When Roy asked what had gone wrong, Nina explained that she had struggled during the interview because her nerves had taken over. Later, While at the Rovers, Nina received a message from the gallery but was too anxious to open it herself. Asha Alahan stepped in and read the message, which revealed that the gallery was impressed with Nina and wanted to know when she could begin. The exciting news led to an emotional hug between the two friends, with Asha admitting that she would miss Nina as she started her new chapter. Could this mean Nina's final moments in Weatherfield are now approaching? Looking back on her time in Coronation Street, the actress previously explained that she had always been passionate about playing such a distinctive character. She said, maintaining Nina's alternative style and personality had been especially important to her, adding that she never wanted the character to lose her goth identity. Discussing her departure, she admitted that leaving had been difficult, but she also felt ready to challenge herself with something new. The actress explained that moving into theater would give her a completely different experience, and acknowledged that, although she would ideally have continued doing both, combining the two roles simply would not have been possible. The Driscoll family are facing another difficult situation in Coronation Street, with Ollie potentially heading to prison after a dramatic incident involving Jake. The trouble begins when Christina Boyd heads to the pub and starts drinking heavily. She is already feeling miserable because she believes her relationship with George Shuttleworth could be over after he has barely kept in contact while away. As Christina continues drinking, she eventually becomes so intoxicated that she collapses in the ginnel. Jake Windass happens to find her and decides to pour water over her while recording the incident on his phone. However, Ollie Driscoll suddenly appears and orders Jake to stop. Jake immediately runs away through the ginnel, leaving Ollie to chase after him. Christina and Glenda Shuttleworth soon discover Ollie with Jake pinned against the ground. Christina quickly explains that Jake only poured water over her and had not seriously harmed her. Realizing he has gone too far, Ollie lets Jake go. The situation becomes much more serious when Jake's father, Gary Windass, speaks to his son about the upcoming police statement. Gary encourages Jake to tell the authorities exactly what happened rather than hiding anything. Christina and Glenda also try to reassure Ollie, insisting that he was only attempting to defend Christina and had acted with good intentions. Unfortunately for Ollie, their support does little to prevent the situation from escalating. PC Jess Haywood arrives and arrests him on suspicion of assault. The arrest leaves the Driscoll family fearing the worst, especially when Ben Driscoll admits to Gary that he believes Ollie could actually receive a prison sentence. Meanwhile, Jake overhears the conversation and is left struggling with guilt. He knows that the truth about what happened could make a huge difference to Ollie's future. Now Jake faces a major decision. Will he finally admit that Ollie was trying to protect Christina, or will his silence result in Ollie being sent to prison? With Ollie's future hanging in the balance, the truth could soon come out in a dramatic turn of events. Coronation Street airs on weekday evenings at 8:30 p.m. on ITV1 and is also available to stream on ITVX.